Hello, guten Tag, bonjour, and thanks for stopping by wowtours.com. My name is Linda Cavanaugh.
And I'm Darcy Cavanaugh. Our company, Wow Tours International, is a travel consulting business that we began back in the year 2000. Personally, Linda and I have over 55 years of international experience. That's a lot, more than half a century. Spending most of it in Europe, where we go at least once, often twice, and sometimes 3 times a year.
Yes, we love to travel. And most of our clients have come to us because they don't want the formality and the rigid schedule that comes with a tour guide. But they still need direction and some ideas from someone who's actually traveled to the locations that they're interested in.
And we're fully aware of how stressful it can be, even scary, if you've never traveled internationally and you don't know another language, and if you only know the most basic information about the destinations that you're considering. We want people to get the most out of their travel time and their travel dollar, and we want to take away the stress of planning for their bucket list travel trip.
That's why, besides offering one-on-one consulting and keynote presentations about travel, we've developed a bucket list travel webinar series. With our webinars, it's convenient for people because they can stay in the privacy of their own homes and learn about a variety of places to help them compare and decide where they'd like to go. It can't really get any easier than that. This video offers a glimpse into some of the areas we have traveled extensively to and why we feel qualified to offer advice to people who want their bucket list travel destinations to be somewhere overseas but are nervous about visiting countries with different languages and customs. As mentioned, people really don't want that restriction that comes with guided tours. They just need some advice and a flexible plan to where to go and how to make the best of the time and budget once they're there. That's what we're good at. For example, in Spain, the hours and food are very different than in North America. We know that people want to fit in and not be embarrassed, and so we explain to them the difference between tapas, pinchos, and raciones. And we don't want people to feel uncomfortable if they go to a restaurant wanting supper and it's way too early to eat.
The photos and videos we put in the webinars are interesting, engaging, and often instructive. You feel like you're there. And accompanying those photos and videos is solid information along with time-saving and stress-saving tips. As we said, we're very familiar with the areas we discuss. We begin each webinar with 3 to 4 slides of the basics of travel, such as what to look for in an airplane, like layovers, open jaw flights, discount airlines. We also talk about using taxis, metro systems, buses, walking and cycling around a community, and we also talk about what types of food are common to a region. It's all about eliminating unpleasant surprises for everyone. We've done the research so you don't have to aimlessly surf the web or pore over a dozen guidebooks searching for ideas on locations, on where to stay, how to get there, what to see, and what not to see. We do that for you. We also tell people about unique courtesies in a community, where it's safe and where it's not safe to go. Also, all our webinars offer an opportunity for participants to ask detailed questions, and we don't stop the webinar until we've answered everyone's queries. Simply put, our goal is to make your bucket list trip as stress-free and as relaxing as possible. We don't believe in that Chevy Chase European movie situation where you dash from one place to another throughout the course of a day trying to see as many things as possible. Most of our webinars are based on 7 days in a specific European area. Our detailed knowledge of a region enables us to lay out a daily schedule that maximizes your time. So instead of your running back and forth in a community to visit attractions, we group attractions together so to make it as easy as possible for you to see what you want. Our knowledge can save you grief and time.
For example, in our Paris webinar, we can show you how to see 6 different attractions on the left bank all in one day. And that day is only from 9 to 5. With long breaks for mid-morning people watching, lazy lunches, mid-afternoon people watching, and a nap before supper. We can do this because we know Paris very well. Most people don't even realize when they're in one part of Paris that they may be only 3 blocks from another attraction. So they end up going back and forth, and all that does is create stress and waste time. In all our webinars, we know details. We'll tell people travel times, whether that is walking, riding a bike, taking a train, or driving.
As mentioned before, all our webinars are based on 7 days in a community or region. But people can tighten or expand that 7-day tour based on their individual vacation time. For example, you might not like a certain type of museum or attraction and decide you don't want to go there at all, putting more time to an attraction that does appeal to you more. Or you may find a particular attraction or area that you really like and decide you definitely have to spend more time there. You can also match the webinar you subscribe to another one of our webinars to make your trip longer, even up to 2 and 3 weeks.
The great thing about WOW Tours webinars is you will be able to personalize your bucket list trip because of the information each webinar provides. Since we are cyclists, we will always talk about cycling in our webinars, but that won't be the only focus. For example, we'll help you understand train systems, bus systems when trains are not available, and of course, tips on renting and driving vehicles.
So what are you waiting for? Click over to wowtours.com and check out our upcoming webinars. We present one every month. If you watch them all, you'd have 12 different locations to help you decide where to go when you're ready for your bucket list travel adventure. And if you're not quite ready for the bucket list, then these webinars are an opportunity to escape your world for 60 minutes and see what it's like to visit another part of the world. We record these webinars, so if you miss a live webinar, you can still find out about the region or area through the recording with unlimited access to it for 6 months. We also encourage you to sign up for our travel tips newsletter from our website, wowtours.com.
Other ways we can share our travels with you is you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, or you can follow us on our Facebook page. Just search Facebook for Bucket List Webinars. And on Instagram, also search Bucket List Webinars. Adios!
Arrivederci.
Ciao!
Au revoir.
Bon voyage!
Auf Wiedersehen.